Welcome back to Southern Blessed Homestead. I'm Patty, and once again it's gardening time, and I'm going to attempt to do some gardening. I got a bunch of onion sets, and for the last 3 or 4 years I've been using Dixondale onions. I guess they're not called sets, they're bulbs. I don't remember what they're called exactly, sorry. But Dixondale company out of Texas is where I get them from, and they are great. And anyway, so I did not prep my bed totally before winter, but I covered it. So now I'm going to uncover it and just prep it a little bit before we stick these onions in. So that's what we're about to do. That's it.
We're taking all that off?
Yep. Yeah, that's terrible. Yep. Gotta get all this shape off. We'll reuse them in a minute, but I just gotta, there's too much in here. And grass blades. I don't want grass in there. Oh. Well, we're getting there. Just trying to get the excess ground cover, which was shavings and newspaper, off the top for now. Yeah, long way to go. It's a tiny bitty one. Might as well let it try.
How many is that?
569?
Yep. 569 onions.
Oh, and that's the very little teeny tiny one, free ones that come along. When you buy a bundle, they say it is 50 to 75. They just range it. So you always get a little extra. And anyway, we got it done. How long did it take us?
About 2 hours, 2.5.
Is that, you sure?
Well, because I went in for a little while. We started at like 1:30, 1:45.
And it's now 4 something?
Yeah, it was about...
Yeah, about 3 hours maybe.
Yeah, less than 3 hours.
Because I stayed out here.
And that's with making the rows and everything.
Yep. So now it's supposed to storm tomorrow, which will be good. The water will drench them in. As long as the wild cats don't come in here and destroy everything overnight. Thinking we made them a good litter bed. But anyway, this is about as many as I plant every year. Most of them are we have what's called candy yellow ones, which are sweet big ones. Then I have the yellow granax, which is the normal medium yellow onions. And then I have a candy red onions. And then I'm trying a new one this year for the red onions. They're called Red River. That's what these are. And man, they were huge to begin with. So I don't know, I forget how big they get. But I don't use as many red onions because they don't store well, but I love to eat them fresh in salads and stuff. And then I do caramelize them in some pickling recipes. But anyway, those are the kind that grow well that I've found out for the last several years, besides these new ones that grow well for us. And you can get them at Dixondale Onion Company out of Texas. Anyway, thanks for watching.